Hi everyone, welcome back. I haven't done a video in a while. I've been quite busy with uni and whatnot, but seeing as the new season of Severance is out, I thought it was only fitting that I start again here. Very excited. Since watching the first season, my sister's gotten crazy into it. I've had a few people recently message me because they've just started to watch the first season. They've binged it, they love it. They're like, oh my god, it's so good. I'm like, yes, I know. I've been there. It is. It's really good. And I saw they've been promoting this new season, which they don't... Apparently Apple TV don't really promote stuff. But yeah, I saw all the actors were in... What's that place in New York called? Grand Central Station, is that it? I'm trying to remember from Gossip Girl. But yeah, they were all there performing live, a little bit of live theatre for you, which was fun. That's quite cool. Builds the hype. I think I remember quite well the plot, but I'm sure there's going to be little bits and bobs I've forgotten. For example, names, because names are not something that come that easy to me. The goat is standing out in my head, and I know that in the last episode we found out that Helly is one of the whatchamacallit's daughter. I've forgotten their name. See what I mean? But I know what's going on, like the vibe. And obviously the main guy, whatever his name is, Mark, has found out about his wife, and he's told everyone at the, was it a baby shower? Something like that? I've basically got it down. So yeah, should we just watch it?
We're not happy. We're miserable.
Okay, a little audio reminder of what went on. That face acting is kind of crazy. Oh, this is immediately where we picked off, isn't it? The camera work is so cool. Also, I remember he kissed Helly. I wasn't a fan. I remember that. I wonder what the set must be like for this. This is cool. It's a bit like the beginning of season 1, except he was walking then and there was much less urgency. But they've like put locks in, haven't they, on their main office? So it's not as easy to get in anymore. This is quite trippy. Wellness. Oh, that's where his wife is. Or supposed to be. Interesting. Wasn't there a painting up there? Have they removed the painting? Yeah. There are so many questions. Who's that? What the fuck?
I suppose you're Mark S. I'm Mark W.
Hello. I know her. She's in Arrested Development.
What you all did 5 months ago was one of the most painful moments in the history of this
5
company.
months ago?
5 months? I too was wounded by it.
I'm a bit confused.
But we must be cut to heal. This is Miss Wong. Miss Wong, Mark S.
Hello.
Oh, we got a child.
She'll be happy to mind your balloons while we chat.
Is she a child?
Right this way, Mark.
Yeah, she's a child. That's another thing with a new season, you get new characters. Oh, she fired. Oh, she was fired, wasn't she? Yeah, I forgot about that. Miss Cobel, Patricia Arquette.
What's happening?
I now manage the severed floor.
You're in charge. Wow.
What about my team?
We didn't fire them.
We just killed them.
Helly R and Irving B both successfully made contact with persons on the outside, just as you did. Dylan G's Audi learned what happened after the fact. As a group, you've become known as the face of Severance Reform.
Severance?
Have a seat, Mark. We need a punitive rendition of the Kier hymn performed by Miss Cobel.
I remember that.
Do you recall?
I do.
I locked you in a room like an animal, Mark.
Yes.
As an unsevered man, I'll carry that knowledge the rest of my life.
I can't tell what's sincere with this
For
guy.
the past 5 months, we've been asking how a sadist like Harmony Cobel could take fertile root in Lumen's soil.
Oh, we're acting like
And
she's
what
the
that
bad
says
one
about
here.
us.
So they've made her the scapegoat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You still haven't told me where my team is.
We tried for weeks to get them back, Mark. None of them agreed.
Then why did Mark
We told
agree?
them other reforms, but it wasn't enough.
I feel like this isn't true.
Your Audi insisted on returning.
That can't be right.
In fact, he begged us to let him back right away.
I don't believe this. There's no way that Helly's outie refused.
Yes.
I like the blue wall matching his turtleneck.
How much do we see of that Mr. Milkshake?
Milkshake brings
It's
supplies to the
milkshake,
yard.
not milkshake.
Did you really see the Audi world?
Yeah,
How's the sky?
I don't know.
It's weird seeing her as an adult. I'm used to seeing her
Can you tell what
as
state we were
maybe
in?
the little girl.
Because 3 of us put Wyoming on our input survey. Did you see any buttes?
No.
Oh my God, how's wind? Is it just like getting breathed on, kind of?
Hello, refiners.
Hello, Miss Wong.
Why is this a
no,
child?
It's the ball game.
It's my first day here as deputy manager. Something about me is that before this, I was a crossing guard.
What?
Why are you a child?
Good question. That's a really good question.
Because of when I was born.
Okay. Good answer as well. Off we go. Back to the real world. Was that a time jump, or is he permanently, like, stuck in Severance land?
You have an elevator?
We had, how do you say,
You can't get letters through the lift, remember? How does he think this is gonna work?
Good night, Mark.
Good night.
Night.
Oh. He wants to get him caught.
Hey, everybody.
Dear Audi, I don't know if this will reach you, but I'm writing to alert you of the heinous conditions in the severed office to which you have transferred me.
Wait, you think I wrote this note?
altro capo bugiardo.
Were you going to frame all of us or just Mark W?
I want my team. Which part of that don't you understand? You don't know what I did to the kitchenette yet, do you?
What did he do? What did he do? He's so silly. Is it going to be a whole season of this? Him trying to sneak out any kind of way possible.
I've got Marcus in your office. It's got the speaker.
The board on? It's Marquez from Macrodata Refinement.
They never
Okay,
talk
if you're
anyway.
there, if we truly are the face of severance reform, as you say, then they deserve a chance. Mark! Please, they're my friends. You can't just make them disappear. Please!
They don't give a shit. Don't listen to anything that Lumens say. Come on.
Are you firing me?
That'd be nice.
On you go.
On y va. Can we finally see what's going on in the outie world, please? What the fuck? We're still in the office? Is this like the unsevered floor?
Dylan!
Mark, did it work?
It worked.
Where are the others?
I don't know.
I'm a bit
Milkshake
confused.
was... I didn't think I was coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They
What
had
is
a
this
whole new
timeline?
team.
Cobel just replaced us?
No. Cobel's gone. Milchick's in charge.
So the man who just tackled me and cut up my best belt is our boss now? Fuck.
Really? He tackled you?
Oh, bless. He was at that store. Okay. So they've all just woken up now.
Dude, are you okay? Irv! Dude, what's wrong? You poor up there?
No. Well, yes, that's probably if he's an artist. It's going to be a bit tricky with Pelly. Oh. Here we are.
Allie!
Hey.
Oh my God. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Did you wake up?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Same.
Oh my God, I was so worried about you.
How long has it been?
5 months, maybe more.
Where's everybody
Has
else?
it actually been that long?
Come on.
Need a moment, please.
Okay, take your time. So, I mean, Milchick said our message got out. He said we're famous.
All of us equally, or one of us is like the star?
I
Okay.
don't know, but then he tried to fire me, I think.
Wait, what happened to the security camera?
I'm sorry. I was,
Heartbroken.
Mr. Milchick's waiting for you in the break room.
Oh, it looks different. Why is he such a weirdo? Milkshake.
What you're about to see will be shown to every innie who sets foot in this building after today.
What if they unionized or something?
I'm the Lumen Administrative Building, Branch 501, and you're sitting in me right now. The name's a mouthful. It's my siring here in 1870.
So what was
Is a
this business
love for
before they
my
had the
workers,
technology to
both
do these
unsevered
severance
and
things?
severed, dissatisfied with their severed lives, conspired to mount what Lumen historians will forever call the Macrodat Uprising.
Lol.
let's burn this place to the ground.
That's his actual voice, isn't it? Oh, not this.
What the shit?
Yeah, I know.
The Macrodat Uprising yielded bounteous reform.
I'm liking
to
this
our brand new
stop motion animation
playful
though.
mirror room.
The devil.
Made quite a splash.
They sure did, Water Tower.
I didn't know there was a water tower.
I thank Kier for the Macrodat Uprising.
And I don't want to be your jailer. By end of day, each of you will choose whether you want to remain here. Not your outies. If you start work on your file, I'll assume you want to stay. If not, I'll send you to the surface. No ill will. Like the rest of the severed floor, the break room has no cameras or microphones.
Well, I'm assuming they are going to choose to stay. The question is why.
What the hell was that?
Massive ass head game is what that was.
I was at a party at my sister's house for Rickon Hale.
The guy that
No
wrote the
Rick
book.
and Hank.
He's my Audie's brother-in-law. What? We both know Cobel. The woman in the photo was Miss Casey.
But she's dead.
No, I know, but it was her. What about you? What did you see?
Hers is messed up.
Saw the inside of a really fucking boring apartment.
Why did you lie?
So you live by yourself?
Why the fuck did she lie?
Yeah.
No, this is bad. You shouldn't
What kind
lie.
of t-shirt?
This
Cool.
annoys me. I'm annoyed.
Then I went outside and found a guy. He looked like a gardener.
Sorry, Hallie. Don't piss me off.
A gardener?
Yeah.
A night gardener?
Yeah, poke holes at her story.
so.
I have a dog.
Was he serious? About letting us leave?
Wasn't he in the army as well? I can't remember what else. He had a whole,
What did
like,
you see?
chest of stuff, didn't he?
You can tell us.
Yeah, it's okay.
You can't talk, Hallie.
Even if it's bad.
Don't bullshit. How long is she going to keep this lie up for?
Did you guys look happy in the wedding photo?
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Why would you not?
Miss Casey and I never felt that way.
Do we have a love triangle going on right now?
Okay.
I don't appreciate it. Try to find her.
I gotta get her out of here.
Though technically, strictly speaking, she's not your wife. Pretty sure you're out. You bought the ring.
What is she trying to say?
Except, we're the same-ish person.
I feel like Kelly's going to
So
piss me off this
it's,
season. She already is.
We're not the same, actually.
Well, yeah. We know that.
Us and the Audis, we're not. And speaking for myself, I don't think we owe them shit. I think I'm staying.
It makes sense that she'd stay, because why would she want to be her outie? She hates her outie.
I went to go find Bert. He's married. Or at least, he's with someone. The last time I was happy was when all I knew was MDR. When I was good at my job and not trying to be happy.
Wow.
Before I went to Bert's, I woke up in my apartment. I was standing in front of some kind of easel.
Fuck, there's easels up there.
My Audi was working on a painting of a hallway. Black hallway with an elevator at the end with a downward arrow.
That's where Miss Casey went, isn't it?
Painted dozens of them. Fuck, why? I don't know. Before I left.
Okay, well, you're not. No, stop it. Stop it.
Don't let him go. Don't let him
Listen to
go.
me. Look, I'm sorry that Audi Bert has a hot husband or whatever, but he is not the point. Any Bert is the guy you fell for, and I know because I encouraged the courtship.
If he's gone, and I'm gone.
Stop saying that.
And somehow, we'll be together.
He wouldn't want that.
How do you know?
Because I don't want that, and I would be less productive.
Mhm.
You're part of what makes me good at it, so please do not go.
Fix his glasses. Thank you.
Buy me a favorite perk.
I know, but they said it would be corrected by now.
Oh, they haven't
It
updated
should
it.
be Mr. Milchick.
You gonna apologize about the belt?
Here we go.
Your wife's name is Gretchen.
The fuck?
Come with me.
Where are we going? Ergonomic seating.
These are blueprints for a new renovation, of which I chose not to inform your colleagues. It's called the Audi Family Visitation Suite.
No way. Okay, interesting.
Are you saying I could see my family here?
Like
If you
prison?
take the name of the room at face value, I'd say yes. Sadly, everyone else in your department is single. As such, I'm asking that you keep this between us.
This is fucked. So we all decided to stay, huh?
Herb? You okay?
I'm okay.
So what on earth is going on? Nothing's changed. We've all agreed to continue working there. Oh, hello. What? What does that mean? God, I'm confused. Okay, very confusing. So I think they've all decided to stay for different reasons. For Mark, it's because he wants to help Miss Casey, find her, save her. She's obviously alive because we just saw that little thing there at the end. Helly, I think she wants to stay because she just doesn't want to be her outie. I think hers is probably the most complicated situation there because there's a genuine disconnect between the two versions of herself. Whereas with the other people, I'm pretty sure they could easily go off into their outie life and be relatively the same. But she's so not her outie. So that's a bit of a funky one. And then I guess she's using the excuse of, oh, I will help Mark find Miss Casey to stick around. You can sort of see there with them and what Dylan was saying to Irving about how I'd be really sad if you left. They're now sort of just doing it for each other as opposed to doing things for themselves. Like they found their little community there of the four of them. They won't necessarily have that if they return to the outie world, which is another layer to it, which is quite interesting. And I think that's fundamentally the reason why Irving's decided to stay. It's because what Dylan said to him, I guess. The attachment he has to, what's his name, Bert, as much as it's like quite, you know, emotional, whatever, I also feel like it's a bit much considering the amount, like the time that they did spend together. I don't think it's warranted for him to be the way he was reacting just there. Maybe this is just me being a little bit cold, but from what I can remember, obviously there was a closeness there, and they had a little kiss, I'm pretty sure, and then immediately Bert was kicked out. Him to be freaking out that Bert has a partner on the outside, like obviously he would have a partner on the outside. Well, not obviously, but you know, there was a very high likelihood of that being the case. So I think it was a bit of maybe silly is not the right word, but a little bit dramatic, let's say. That's Irving, I guess. And then Dylan's got an interesting one now because he has the incentive to stay because he wants to see his family on the inside. But again, that's literally visitation hours. This is a prison. And he said, I don't want to be your jailer. Okay, sure. But Dylan's not allowed to tell the other guys about this because they don't have families on the outside, or they're not. That's interesting that they define family as a spouse or some kind of partner, like romantic person in your life. Because if we're going to go off of that, then I'd say that, what's his name? Mark does have someone, but they've locked that person up, so you can't find that one. The other guys, maybe not. Also, they've got other family members. Mark's got his sister. I'm sure there's other members of their family besides just husband, wife, that kind of thing, you know? So I think that's the main thing. That's the main takeaway from it. All the reasons why they've decided to stay, and the fact that they feel like a responsibility towards each other now as like a family thing, which is another reason for them to stay there, which maybe necessarily wouldn't have been in the first season. Like there was always a unity between the group and like, you know, we're going to do this together, but I don't think it was ever to the point of we're all going to stay in this spot because we all want to be with each other kind of thing. Miss Cobel's gone. I don't remember exactly what went down with her, other than she was kicked out, wasn't she? And then she got really spiteful about it. She went to that Egan event, didn't she? Oh, she stole the baby. Oh god, I forgot about this. She stole the baby. She saw Helly. That was a whole thing. She's obviously going to come back. There's something there. But they've used her as like a scapegoat, as like she was the bad one in this situation. But now Milchick is in charge and he's the good one, which is interesting. Obviously incorrect, but whatever. Milchick is using a lot of like nice vocabulary. It feels very much like the way a big company would behave after they've had like a massive strike or something and they're trying to appease their workers, but in like a really superficial way. So yeah, I feel like it'd be interesting to know a bit more about him, like on the outside. What's the deal with Milchick? I don't think we know much. We got that little girl, Miss Huang, was that her name? Where does she come from? Since when are we hiring children? I didn't know that was a thing. Also, is she severed? I think she might be. The narrative that was given to them about how this was 5 months ago, everything that went down, and now they are the faces of the severance reform, whatever. I don't know how much of that is true. Obviously, we didn't get to see any of the outside world in this episode. I'm sure we will the next episode. Because I'm sure Mark's family especially will be very, like, agitated about this whole situation now that they know the truth about his wife, because the his wife thing is the thing that really doesn't make sense. The only explanation that I can really think of for it is that Miss Casey, or whatever her real name is, decided of her own volition to be severed. Something happened and it meant that she was permanently in that severance, on the severance floor, or in that kind of area of Lumen, and the only way that Lumen could sort of cover that up was by claiming that she'd died by some tragic accident. And then it just so happens that Mark, being heartbroken about it all, also decides to go through the severance process. That's the explanation that I can come up with. It could be a bit more sinister than that. It could be that Lumen did really like manipulate the whole situation to make Mark end up joining, but I don't really see why they would have done that at this moment. And then we have all the other questions that still linger from season 1, sorry. But yeah, good first episode. Entertaining. I wonder if we're going to see that other group of people again, that other team. I have a feeling we will, because I didn't know the other two actors, but I definitely recognise the girl, because she's like a proper actor. I can't remember her name. Alia or something? Alia? Something. She's really good in Arrested Development, but anyway. So I have a feeling that's not the last time we're going to see them. That's probably not the last time we're going to see Bert. I tried not to watch any trailers for this season. Like, whenever it would come up, I would sort of just skip past it, because I don't really want to know. But yeah, I wonder when Helly is finally going to tell the truth about who she really is, / when the truth is going to be revealed, because who knows if she's actually going to be the one to tell it. She's probably going to get outed somehow. I'll leave it at that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.